So you want to buy more houses? Probably one of your biggest hurdles is capital. Now, what if you could buy any and every property? It could be a house, could be a vacant lot, could be an apartment complex, commercial property. What if you could buy it using little to no of your own money out of pocket? My name is Chris Williams, REI, real estate investor out of Central California. And today I'm going to talk to you about where to find private money for your next purchase. So I literally just closed escrow on my newest flip. I have used 100% private money to fund the purchase, and I will do the same to fund the rehab. I have 3 more projects in escrow that I'm buying 100% private money. Now, before you get all crazy saying, oh my gosh, you're getting into so much debt, I'm buying these properties at a discount, which means that, if a property's worth 200 grand, I'm not getting 200 grand into debt, right? I might be getting $120,000, $130,000 in private money to buy and rehab these properties. Full disclosure before we get into this, I am not an attorney. I am not an SEC attorney, and this is not legal advice on raising funds. Before you raise capital, you need to understand the laws behind this. You need to understand that you cannot solicit random people for money. These are people that you need to already have an established relationship with before you pitch them on any investment opportunity. I think the rules are that you need to have a non-investment conversation with them like 3 times or something like that. But you need to confirm that. This is not legal advice. This is not legal advice. This is not legal advice. Check your laws before you do anything. So this is a super secret way to raise money, or at least get a hold of private lenders in your market. And I'm going to show you how to do this using the amazing tool called PropStream. Now, before we jump into this, if you don't have PropStream, test it out. There's a link below for a 7-day free trial. You can look at this. You can use the exact same search parameters that I'm going to show you today to see if you can find local private money lenders in your market and get a hold of them. Let's dive into this. First step, get PropStream if you don't have it. So here I have PropStream, and I am just going to look at my market. I'm going to do county, you can do city, you can do zip code, whatever you want to do. And I'm going to go over here to filter. I search my county, I'm going to go quick list, and I'm going to go to flippers. Now, why do I want flippers? Because a lot of them are purchasing using private money. We're going to take a look at these properties to see how exactly they're buying these. No other parameters. It could be on the MLS or off. I don't care. But I'm just going to look at this. I'm going to look at the first result. Now, here is the investor that bought it. Now, just here's the little details. They bought it in March of 2015 for $250. Says they're financed, right? You obviously don't want to find somebody using cash because they're not using a private lender. So they bought for $250. Here it looks like it's listed already. It's listed at $350. Interesting. Come over here to mortgage. Now, I have not looked up these specific properties, but look at this. If you go over to mortgage and transaction history, 15 days after buying it, when did they buy it? $315. $315. So apparently 15 days after they bought it, they have a $250,000 loan from this person right here, which is a private name, aka a private lender. And here's what you're going to do. You need to have an established relationship with your escrow company. So what I have done is I've contacted my escrow company and said, hey, can I send you a list of document numbers and you guys send me back copies of the recorded deed of trust? And they're willing because I have an established relationship with them. I run escrows through them. So what you can do, have your Excel list open. Here's your document number. Copy that and I'm going to paste it. Right, so I'm just going to keep track of, actually I have another Excel list I'm not going to show you because it has sensitive information on it. But you could, if you want to go into depth beyond just the file number, you can have, or document number, you can have who they lent to, how much they lent, property value, that kind of stuff, right? So if this investor bought this house for, what was it, $250, and this lender loaned them $250, that is a private lender that I want to get in contact with. So we're gonna look up another one. James Tuck. Okay, they bought cash, but let's see if they did any other. Nope, no other mortgages. social vocation services. Okay. No mortgages here. If you're running comps on a property and you see properties that are being flipped, you can look in the tax records and see if they're using a private money lender or maybe, you know, a big company like Lending Home or something like that. And this one bought cash. There you go. Here's another one. Oh, this is a seller carryback. This is really cool. So if you see a property that has sold with seller carry, you can actually look up this owner, Arthur Goodman, and see if they own any other properties, because they might be willing to do the same thing on another property. And this is also a potential private lender, right? If this person carried back and they've earned interest and they've liked that experience, they might be willing to lend on another property. But I'm not going to get a hold of this person, but just for reference. Here we go. Now, I know who this is. You might know who it is. So here we go. This person is a flipper. You can do this too. You can look at linked properties to see what other properties they own. And this is one of the powerful things about PropStream. You can see what other properties people own, when they bought it, who they bought it from, who financed them. So here we go. This is probably a rental. I mean, if somebody bought this, you know, back in November of 2020. But here, check it out on mortgage. So it says the loan type is commercial. It's not really a commercial loan. It's just, here you go, right? This is Elizabeth Fagan. So I'm gonna take this. So what these are, these loans, these are, here in California, they're called deed of trusts, right? So if I'm sending this list over to my escrow company, I'm saying, hey, can you send me all these deed of trusts? And so what it's going to have on there, it's going to have this trustee name, the lender name. It's going to have their mailing address. It's going to show how much they lent. It's not going to go into the details as far as rates, payments. That is in the promissory note, which might not be recorded against the property, but the lender will hold that. We'll look for one more. Why not? Why not go to the same, use the same investor? Something purchased recently. Here it is. Same person, right? The same lender as the last property. So that just means that this investor, this flipper, has an established relationship with this private money lender. If you get a hold of this person, that does not mean that they will lend to you. But your point is not to get a hold of people to have them lend to you. Your objective should really be to establish a trusted relationship with them. So once you get these recorded deeds back, the deed of trust, and you know where these people live, you just send a letter. Send a letter, a professional looking, with letterhead. I am not going to tell you word for word what to say. And again, you cannot solicit people for money, but the gist of your letter can just say, hey, I notice you are investing in real estate here locally. I also invest, and I would love to take you out for coffee. In a nutshell, that is what a letter that I would send would say. Now, there's other details in there. Again, I'm not going to share those publicly, but that is the gist of it. And if you send 10, 20, or 30 of these letters a month, you will get callbacks and you will get people who want to sit down with you to talk about real estate, you know, to get to know you, to build some trust. And they might pitch you. They might say, hey, I have a couple $100,000 available. I'm lending out to these people. I would love to see what projects you have. Right? Again, your objective is not to pitch them. It's to build a relationship. And through that relationship come opportunities. Like this video, subscribe. Hope you got a lot of value from it. This is something that I do. And I have raised literally maybe $2-3 million from this. And that is how I am able to fully finance the purchase and rehab 100% using private money. This is Chris. Like the video, subscribe. See you next time. Remember, get your 7-day free trial to PropStream in the link below. Super powerful tool. I've never seen anybody talk about raising private money with PropStream, but you can do it. See you next time.